Best way to earn money for retirement. This is the Pablo Henrique channel. Like and subscription is not requested, it is conquered. This week we're talking about retirement. We're talking about real estate. Real estate and retirement? Now that sounds funny. Not for the wealthy. So let's talk about saving for retirement because there's a huge problem with the way I think society tackles retirement. In fact, I think we have a very broken system because what we're primarily taught is to put our money in places that actually don't pay us. And do you know what you call that kind of investment? Speculation. As a general rule of thumb, I never put my money into something that doesn't pay me every single month. And yet we're really trained, put your money in a 401k, in an annuity, put it in these things where you'll get charged fees, and other people make money, and you're going to be penalized if you try to access and touch your money. Meanwhile, it's going to pay you zilch. So there's a world of a difference between the accumulation mindset and a cash flow mindset. In general, society says you've got to accumulate yourself to freedom. You got to save. You got to put money in 401k's, IRAs. Fortunately for us, there's another door that you can go through, and it's a different mindset. It's a cash flow mindset. And that mindset says that it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. It says what are your assets spinning off in terms of residual income every month. Because once they produce enough residual income, then you can retire. Now, when you compare the two against each other, one of these is very feasible and the other isn't. In one of them, we can't accumulate enough to get to freedom. But in the other scenario, we can produce enough residual income to cover all of our expenses. Take the stock market, for example. You take your money, you put in the stock market. Maybe it's in some kind of mutual fund, or maybe it's directly in the stock market. But when you put your money there, you're on this roller coaster ride. It goes up and it goes down, and when it goes up, you're really happy. When it goes down, you're really sad, and we're going to play this long-term average, but all the while, what's it paying you? Nothing. Now let's be honest, I'm a real estate guy, so you didn't really expect me to be a huge fan of the stock market, right? There is actually something that I like less than the stock market, and it's annuities. The reason why I don't like annuities, it's because it's like the stock market, but the financial planner traps the money in it and says that you have to wait for 3, 5, 7 years or else you're going to be penalized. Normally, you can put money in the stock market, there's no penalty associated with it. And that annuity, when you look at what it kicks off, it's a fraction of what real estate can give you. So I know a lot of people, they finally get a retirement, they're thinking, well, I've had my money in the market my entire life, 401k's, IRAs, now let's listen to the planner and annuitize it, and it's going to kick off a really tiny little bit of money. Which means you have to start pillaging some of your other accounts, spending everything down until everything you've saved is completely depleted and it's gone. Not a great solution. Now just for a moment, compare that to real estate. If I put my money in real estate, how is that actually really different? Well, I put my money somewhere and then every month it has the potential to what? Well, if I did it right, it's going to pay me a cash flow. If my mortgage is $500 and my rent is $800 and there's a management fee, now I'm making $220 a month. Wow, this is actually kind of nice. I get paid every single month. But there are more benefits than that. The real estate, you have control over it, and if you buy it the right way, you can liquidate it. You're not going to be penalized, and yet you pick up maximum taxes. So there's a lot of benefits to considering real estate as a diversification or a part of your overall retirement planning strategy. Real estate is king. Just take a moment and look up at the screen and see the kind of advantages that real estate gives you compared to the stock market. In the accumulation mindset, look at that, you don't get any cash flow when you put your money in the market. You could save for 30 years with no guarantee that it is actually working for you. You've got no inflation hedge, no control over the market. You get penalized if you try to pull out your money early. You've got less tax advantage. But worst of all, there is this fear of running out because you're never going to have enough. Now check out the other side. On real estate, this residual income mindset, you have a perpetual cash flow. You could actually do something that in 5 or 10 years could actually lead to financial freedom. You have a natural inflation hedge. In fact, what happens when inflation hits? You better hope that you have tons of hard assets like real estate. You have solutions for market volatility. You don't have withdrawal penalties. You actually have not increased but maximum tax advantages. And cash flow increases over time. Friends, for all these reasons, I love real estate. I invest in real estate. That is the one safe, secure investment. With this philosophy, strategy, and system, I'm always going to go after. So commit to learn everything that you can about it and abandon this accumulation mindset and head into the world of residual income, because with less time and less effort, you can actually realistically get where you want to be. Now watch this video right here for you to learn how to make big money. Videos every day at 8 p.m. Watch this video right here. Thank you so much everyone for watching. My name is Pablo Henrique and I'll see you in the next video.